So it looks like we're going to, the power just flickered on and off. Looks like we're going to have some power outage again. It's been super hot today. Okay, if you're just tuning in, it's been really hot. Me and my daughter finished stacking up 20 ricks of firewood. Hello, Applebrook. You all, I look wild, but we busted our rear ends putting up 20 ricks of wood before the rain came. Hello, everyone. See, now it's coming down. We finally got done. Look at these gourds. Aren't they beautiful? Whoa! Yeah, y'all, this is it's coming down. 20 ricks of wood in both, between that shed and the other shed. And the wind, okay, it held off. Imagine that, it held off until we were done with that. Of course, we had to go non-stop. I thought I was gonna pass out, but that's all right, you all. That is quite all right. It's hello. Yeah, good evening. That's why I haven't been on here. I've been trying to get that, me and my daughter been trying to get that, the other 10 ricks unloaded because they got it delivered yesterday before the rain would come, even though it was very, very humid. I will ask this, can you all hear me? Have you all been noticing this? That right before a big rainstorm comes, you have a gigantic rush of wind. It literally like comes out of nowhere. Am I too loud? I don't want to be too loud. Like a big gigantic rush of wind that comes out of nowhere right before the rain comes. Yes, you are. Okay, Miss Kimmy, honey, you go chat later. Yes. So, we're supposed to get a lot of rain. My gutter still leaks, but that's okay, you all. If I had to take a shower, I would get under that gutter. If I need to get cleaned off, I would get under that gutter and I would clean off. Okay, I would do whatever I had to do. Yes, hello, Robin. Thank you all. So yeah, this is it's all right, you all. It really is. Whoa, did you see that lightning? I hear Mr. Thunder up there. I hear the thunder in you all. You hear it too, yes? So wow, I am so thankful, you all. We filled up both our sheds in a matter of 2 days with, it's getting me wet. My legs are getting kind of wet. Yeah. So I do apologize for not being on here, but I have to get my outdoor work done first. While the opportunity is there. That's right, you all. Oh, it's a weather. Who can take a nap, Dawn? Who can take a nap? Thank you, Angela. A99. Who can take a nap when there's so much to get done? It's going to get heavier as it goes by, you all. Probably is. Let me flip this back around, you all, because this is, yeah. So I am happy. That's a big relief. And if that rain would have came while we was out here stacking the wood, it would have been nice. Oh, I would have welcomed the cooling off because I had to go in the house and take a shower to cool off and then come back outside and finish helping my daughter with that firewood wall. Yeah. When the weather is permitting, and it's not right now, we're going to get these gourds planted on some goat panels in an archery down here. You all, let me show you where I'm going to get it done. Down here in front of our pallet, these raised pallet beds right there that we made out of repurposed pallets, wooden pallets. You just had some bad storms right before you in Mitchell, Indiana. Wow. So they'll probably come here. Our power's already flickered, so I'm on a different network at my house. The network that I normally get on, it flickered, so it switched over to another network that will not go down. It's a backup, and then a backup upon a backout, you all. You've got to prepare when stuff like this happens. When you know these brownouts are coming and blackouts are possibly coming, it does. If you are able and you have the know-how and the skills to back up your stuff, like have even an APC or a UPS, or I don't know what you call it, you all, battery backup on something. Yeah, that would be good if you knew how to do that. I don't know how to do that, but I have someone who does. Yeah, hello in Sweden. Can you all hear the rain? I got little grapes trying to grow. Well, I thought I had little grapes, you all get that. So yeah, this rain is I like the rain. I was going to do a short video, just a teeny tiny of the ISWA going, pulling something out. It's like the sun had a solar filament flare and it reached down and it pulled back up. It kept doing that right there. I was getting ready. I was in the process of doing that. It's around a minute long. And then all of a sudden I heard the wind go. I thought, is it the rain already here? But no, the wind was literally going through and I heard some trees cracking in the woods. And then I came outside and it was real windy. And now the rain came. But that's okay. That means we don't have to go out there and water our gardens. We get rain from above, which is great. And if you got a garden, I'm sure you appreciate it when the rain comes, especially if you water it by hand. The rain is very in Arizona or Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm sure it looks refreshing. It feels refreshing. It really does. It's a lot better than suffocating, because let me see what the humidity was. We had a temperature of like 80 degrees, and this is what the humidity was, 75. But that barometric pressure is I can't see it. Maybe you can see it. That's what it's at right now. That's okay. That is. And yeah, I love that rain. I do love it. Shalom, Michael's son. I don't got no pictures of no UFOs right now, but I'm sure they're up there. I'm sure there's ships up there, really. I am certain of that. They're in the sky. You can see them when the sky lights up. If you get them at the right time, you can literally see ships in the sky illuminated, but they're gigantic. At certain times during certain types of lightning, you can catch them, but you got to be really fast to get them. Now see, I couldn't take a shower under here now because I don't got enough water running down through there if I had to. But that's okay, I don't have to because I took one in the house. Yeah. The greenery is really, I love looking at it in the summertime. It's healing. It's very healing. The green is healing. I had a phone call coming in. I pushed the button. Actually, it was my husband. I thought, no, you're not going to interrupt me on this live stream. I pushed the button. That may not sound nice, but I know where he's at. He's probably just telling me, hey, I'm headed home. That's okay. He'll probably try to ring me out again. That's all right, you all. I wanted to do this video right here. He's probably going to think we had shoddy connection and we lost the call like that with my iPhone 8 that I have not updated. That's all right. It really is. Yes. Use wisdom. I do agree with you. I really do agree with you about the protection. I do. Otherwise, well, I wouldn't be protected. I wouldn't. Yeah. You all hit that like button. We got this rain coming down. All right, I am going to go. I probably better I probably better give him a call back. Okay, probably kind of scared me when he popped in there like that. He did. Yeah. Hello there in Holland. Something appeared and streaked across the sky so fast and then it disappeared. Thank you, Rick, in UK. You know, when I was thinking about what we looked at, we revisited the salt cavern, the salt mines in Ukraine, about the Hydra. We revisited that last night and how it looked like they were extending out to the light source of the amusement park there. When you think about also the types of intelligence beings or craft, UFOs, that line up in a straight line on the sun, that have that capability to line up in a great big row. And if you think about like the Phoenix lights, how you have the Phoenix lights that are seen, and then you have people seeing flying orbs, and perhaps you have seen a very bright light like I have that literally came outside of my window, just like a gigantic spotlight, but it was enormous. From the inside, it like lights up and then it disappears, it goes away. What if you all, those are the same beings that are in the salt mines, gathering the energy, the light, and coming from the sun? What if that's one and the same, like the Phoenix lights, and which I called the Hydra in the salt mine because I wanted to revisit it and get a closer up look, and it looks like they are the same type of beings or UFOs, whatever they are. They're intelligent and they can line up in a great big long line, and they literally can stretch across the whole breadth of the NASA product suns. What if they are the ones that we can see flying around, the different colored of light orbs, because they are a light form, a light form and a life form. Yes, you have tons of fires in New Mexico. If I could send this rain here, I would. I really would, to put out the fires in Mexico. Hello, Christine Mott. Yeah, you are on the East Coast. They got some snow. Oh, wow. Yeah, welcome everyone. You had a storm last week, constant lightning. Well, we know why you got constant lightning. If you can go look at those lightning maps, you are really now. Okay, there's two schools of thought, well, probably three, that is naturally occurring lightning that is happening, especially with the lightning data that's being gathered by NASA and on those maps of the lightning strikes and all the lightning sensors, that it's naturally occurring and or weaponized, and or ships from above, coming from other sources from above, like it could be ships, UFOs, whatever you want to call it, interdimensional, whatever, breaking through, or from the sun. I don't think the sun's going to cause all of those constant lightning strikes and stuff, because things are increasing, you all. There's all different types of things that it could be, but it could come from ships above. It really could. You know, like you have the thunderbolts, Thor and his hammer, whatever that is. Yeah, hello. The lightning maps are crazy. I try to stay away from the lightning maps because they get me in trouble. Okay, but I think I've seen enough, and you have seen enough to know that this is not naturally occurring, that something really is happening. And sometimes it looks like the lightning, the energy is coming from the ground up. And there is certain areas of the ocean, specifically the Atlantic Ocean, that you are not allowed to zoom up in those certain areas around the Bermuda Triangle and South America. Okay, because we tried to zoom up and it said you are not allowed to zoom up in these areas because there was a lot of lightning activity that was occurring there. You all could be coming from the oceans too. What if it's coming from things inside the ocean? So there's all kinds of things it could be, but we know that this weather is really wild, and it is intensifying. And the weather giving it really, what types of words? I don't know. They're, how are they explaining this lightning, you all? They're explaining it very dramatically. Sensationalism. Okay, they're sensationalizing the weather. Okay, giving it all kinds of names and stuff like that. But yeah, something is going on. It is. And I'm really happy for the rain, because that really has dropped that temperature a lot. And now I don't feel like I'm going to pass out here. Yeah, let me see. Well, it's not really dropped it a lot. It might dropped it 10 degrees, but it feels wonderful with the sun not beating down and burning you. The Viking gods and the Aurora Borealis. Yes, I've heard about the Viking gods and the Aurora Borealis. But I haven't heard that. They've been here since the beginning of time. Oh, Susan, honey, it's in New Hampshire, the mid-90s, and it's hot. You got a sandstorm and a gush of sand that's supposed to come. Where, Wellness Queen? Yeah, hello, everybody. The fighting. Oh, I thought you said Jacquel. Marie, I thought you said the fighting is coming, but you're saying the lightning is coming from Earth right now, because we have been getting so many solar flares, ever increasing at the Earth's radiation and cores. But they started collecting data, a long time ago. They started having these data maps. So I think there is something to the lightning. I really do. Now, granted, we don't have solar flares all the time, but on these lightning maps, it is constant. Oh, it is a constant all throughout the day. Okay, it is. And I got in trouble for, I really did. I got in trouble for sharing the data. Okay, I did. Because it wasn't normal. When you have around 100,000 lightning strikes within a 24-hour period, that's not normal. And you have a reoccurring over a certain geographic location over and over and over and over and over. It looks kind of centralized. It really does. Yeah. Let's flip this around, you all. We got some greenery. Oh, that's really nice. Nice, you all. It's nice that the rain is like died down some, and hopefully we how's my reception? Because I'm on a different network here. Am I cutting out any? Because I don't know. I'm normally not on this network except when our power goes off. It's a failover. Whoopsie. An unusual tornado hit Germany yesterday, and you think you noticed weird lightning. Okay, you all did see that, right? The lightning that was coming from above, that was shared by Peter from the Telegram. It was like purple bands of light purple, and then like gray, and that's not normal, you all. That's not. Someone said that it's coming from, it's DNA sequence coming. This is a theory. DNA, a sequence, some kind of upgrade, lights coming from above. But then there's other theories that it's like weaponized, but then there's other theories that it's the Matrix. Okay, the Matrix falling apart. I don't know what to believe. It could be all of it all combined into one. We know everything is not as it seems. It isn't. So that would, yeah. You're talking Sunday the 22nd. Oh, yes, country boy. Gina, people are acting strange too, as though they've activating from taking. Oh, yes, country boy. It could possibly be. Well, it could. You never know. You really don't. Gina Maria Calvin Hill, can you smell the, don't make me say that word. Can I smell it? I can't smell it right now. I've been too busy smelling my roses. The roses are blooming. Well, you can't see it. The roses are blooming on the other side of the yard. That's me. And and the peonies are, I think they're peonies. I forget what they're called. They're beautiful smelling. So I'm too busy focusing on the beautiful smells of nature. Now see, my throat is itching. So obviously this is a topic that's not supposed to be talked about, because sometimes, oftentimes lately, when I'm on a topic on the live stream, my throat does the same thing, is what happens. You're in Canada and there was lightning and you was outside in the sky above the clouds was weird green color. I heard that green really is the color of space. Um, Light green, oh, it was strange. That's light codes, you all, kind of like it. Tomato cages around your peonies. Oh, that's so wonderful, you all, it really is. Okay, I'm gonna go. You know, I was thinking about something. I really was, you all. Let me just say this right here, and I will be going. I was thinking about, you know, all the different people you can watch on TV, and you can watch in the movies, you can watch on YouTube channels and stuff, and talk shows. People can see right through you when you're not being genuine. Okay, they can see straight through you if they're that perceptive. Okay, if they are empaths or very intuitive, they can see right through whether or not a person is being genuine on the inside, and whether or not they're sensationalizing, they're hyping up whatever, whether or not they're being the true person on the inside. They can see straight through. And then I was thinking about that today because sometimes when you flip on the YouTube, you know, there's all these suggested videos that pop up, and it has like a little bitty premiere, and you can see some people on there, and you think, you know what, I know that person really isn't like that, but then they have to act like that. But then, in all reality, it's who the person is that draws you to watch whoever you watch. Okay, really, I guess it's I guess if you like to be entertained, I guess you can. Some people say, Gina, I like to watch you because you're entertaining, because you talk about all kinds of stuff that ain't even true, and I just can't get over that. You just make me laugh. I can't believe you're so stupid. Go ahead. That's okay, you are. They say all kinds of things, but you really can. You can tell when someone is being genuine and when someone isn't. And I'm going to say it again. I want to be true to myself first and foremost. That way I can bring forth my whole self here without pretending. Okay, I don't want to pretend. Okay, and we ain't got. I tell you what, that was that was a big twirling of lightning that just happened in that gray sky. It literally was just so fast. See, and that's exactly the spot where the thunder is coming from. I think they said you see the lightning, then you hear the thunder or something like that. Um, you had a sketchy coat and thought, and you don't have a coat or anything. Oh, wow, that's really, oh, thank you, Camille Iwan. Um, yeah, wear your tin-foiled hat with dignity. You know, they're really, I heard that, Susan Donahue, Salem, short for Jerusalem. Wait a minute. What if there really is truth to a tinfoil hat? But then you're not going to catch me out here in a lightning storm with a tinfoil hat on my head, okay? Because I'm going to be a direct target. Okay, the trees act as grounding, but I'm not. I don't think I'm going to wear a tinfoil hat on top of my head and have my brain fried, and my whole rest of my body, because it could kill me. Yeah. It's the lightning. I wonder what the data is showing. Oh, I'm sure it's showing a lot, but every time I try to show that, the traffic gets blocked. It does. I think I've showed it enough, and I think people have the link to the lightning strikes, and they can type in real-time lightning strikes, and it'll take you to real-time lightning strike maps, and you can see for yourself. And I would encourage you to look for yourself about all of that. Yeah, I gotta sneeze, you all. Oh. Oh my goodness, I make myself tired. I really am. It is very green. Yeah. I really think these gourd plants are really beautiful. even though we don't eat the gourds, but they're still beautiful to look at. Um, all right, you I'm thinking of something right now. I don't know. I think I'm about ready to get off of here now. And my throat's getting a little dry, but I wanted to get on here. You haven't seen me in the past few days really on here too much because I've been stacking, just finished, me and my daughter, 20 ricks of wood. My husband stacked maybe 2 ricks, but me and my daughter stacked the other 18 ricks of wood. Now we've got our wood for the winter when the winter comes. I know it's early, but the opportunity was there, so we said, okay, we'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, good birdhouses, they really do. Listen to the pretty birds. Aw, they want to eat that food down there, if we can see them. Oh, they're on the ground. Aren't they pretty? Aw, they're so cute. They're so happy, they really are happy. Okay, well, I am gonna go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you all. And thank you for tuning in here. That was a brief rain. I hope we don't get no more, especially if it's gonna be bad. Yeah. Shorter time in between is shorter mile away. Okay. Mr. Wright, don't go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can stay 2 more minutes. I'll say 2 more minutes. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at my clock. 2 more minutes will be 29 minutes that I will have been on here. Yeah, even though after I'm off here, there's going to be a 2-minute lapse. Look at that. They got fresh water in here today from the rain, because I'm sure that's what happened. It washed out all, well, we clean it out of the algae. Yeah, you're so very welcome. Oh, you just arrived on the dust storm in the Gulf Coast. I don't know about the dust storm. I haven't been looking at anything. I was busy outside stacking 20 ricks of wood. So I haven't really been spending much time on here looking at any headlines. But that does sound interesting. It really does. A dust storm on the Gulf Coast. I hope people got some footage of it, you all. I really do. Oh, Susan, honey, if my other Wi-Fi will reach out to this side, I don't know if it's going to flip over. It might flip over automatically. It might. You all, let me look at this signal. I had to go over and manually change it. So the wood. Let me talk about this. The wood comes in 5 ricks in a load. So it was literally stretched from here all the way down to here, which is a great big, that's 10 ricks. 10 ricks of wood was literally, it was dumped in a truck all the way down here. So we was able to fill up this shed right here. Maybe this is a total of 20 inside of this shed right here. And then this is what we finished today. There's probably around 20 total in this shed right here today. And we got a lot of walnut. So it was good. It was a lot of work. I'm going to show you. We can go see my garden since it stopped raining so much. My hair is really frizzy. And the sun bleaches my hair. Okay, it does. Let's go look at the roses, because they're blooming. They look really pretty. Ah. Yeah, they look so pretty. So I can't smell the ozone layer. I can't. But I can smell the roses from here. I can. Right here. This rose right here, you all. This is beautiful. If you smell it, it has a real rose smell. This was from my mother's house. Oh, did you see that lightning? This is the best smelling rose bush we got right here. Yeah. You hear that thunder? Yes, we hear that thunder. It made some of the petals fall down. Oh, it did. They're so beautiful. The storm is upon you. Where you at, Mr. Wright? Um, I guess these are peonies. Is that what they are? Yeah. We go, Susan, honey, I'm going to look at these raised pallet beds because you asked about them that we had from repurposed pallet house shoes, you all. So this is my first thing. These are daikon radishes, but I think I want to break the tops off because they're going to bloom and they may not get as deep if just like broccoli. So yeah, this is daikon radishes. This is like 3-4 feet tall. These are the goat panels we're going to put our I don't know what this is, but they're not doing too well. Okay, they're not. Let me see, try some more, Susan, honey. Potatoes, but they're not really coming up that well. And then the garden. See, we don't have to water the garden because the rain watered it. So yeah, that's a good idea, Susan, honey. It is. Let's see. We got the cabbages. And it's sprinkling on me, but that's okay. It is. And then the lower garden is tomato plants down through there. And at the very end, we got okra because I like okra. We like to eat it. Bake it in the oven, and it tastes really nice for a snack. Is what I trimmed my cherry tree, weeping cherry. Oh my gosh, you all, we need to find a 4-leaf clover if we can down here in this grass. Okay, thank you. We found one, you all. Did you see I said we need to find one? Okay. So we got a 4-leaf clover. You can see the little baby. See, isn't that nice, you all? We found one. That's so nice. That is really nice. So, I'm not going to sit and look. Okay, I won't, because I will get caught up in looking for clovers in that spot. I would. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's something in the air is making my nose went to sneeze. So yeah, we got it. Cherry tree bearing fruit. Well, it's a weeping. That's my hair. This really wow. It doesn't have any fruit on it. Oh, but 90% of the bushes in this in the back part of the house are fruit-bearing bushes. That's goji berries, blueberries. One of these are aronia berries, I don't know what they all are, but yeah, I saw that, you all. So I'm gonna go. We found a 4-leaf clover. Yeah, I stayed on here a little bit long, so now it's 34 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I really am. Whoo! So with that being said, you all, this time I gotta put this little 4-leaf clover in a book to press it. So hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful. It is. I love it. It calmed me down. It did. Calm you all down too. That's great. Have a. Yeah, I'll call him. He's visiting his mother and his dad. So that's okay. He visited them while me and my daughter stacked the firewood. And that's okay. It's a good trade-off. It is. Make time for your family. So have a wonderful afternoon, and thank you all for watching, even though it wasn't UFOs, okay? But it's okay. We can have variety. Yeah, have a wonderful evening.